Okay, so as a self-proclaimed TNA mark, I thought, why not test my knowledge? Why not test how big of a TNA mark I am by guessing every single TNA World Champion? I've got 10 minutes to do it. I'm not gonna need 10 minutes, alright? Let's just keep it simple as it's up to 2024, so it is as accurate as it humanly can be. I'm not gonna try and do this in order. You are gonna hear my keyboard going nuts, but you know what, that's fine. I'm just gonna fill it out as quickly as humanly possible, and we're gonna see if I can get all of them. It's not actually 80, it's gonna be repeat runs, so like Jeff Jarrett's got like 4 or something on there, but let's just get into it, shall we? Let's do it. Nick, Nemeth, Moose, Alex, Shelly, Steve, Macklin, Josh, Alexander, Christian, oh, okay, Kenny, Omega, Rich, Swan, Eric, Young, Eddie, Edwards. Who did Eddie win? He won it off of Vacant, and then it's She Who Will Not Be Named, Tessa, Sammy Callahan with like one of the weakest runs in the company history. Then it was Brian Cage, who had like an 8 run, but that's only because he was injured. Johnny Impact had a decent run with it, I think. Nothing super crazy. Who did? Oh, Austin Aries. Aries' runs have always been kind of like he's always been pretty decent, but unfortunately he's just not a great person, so you know, we kind of have to just sort of you know, unfortunately it be what it be, and yes, I am just gonna have conversations because we're doing pretty well. This one's gonna trip up a lot of people, but he's one of my favorite dudes. Pentagon Jr. won it for like 3 days or something like that. I think he won it in like the Impact Lucha Underground crossover show, and then they had him drop the belt literally on the next set of tapings back to Austin Aries. Eli Drake, which was a great time. Oh god. So I know we got Lashley coming up next. Let's start filling out some of the other ones. So I mentioned Jeff Jarrett. We'll get back to modern runs eventually, because this is about sort of time I stopped really kind of having my finger on the pulse of Impact. Was around about that sort of time there, so yeah. So we've got AJ Styles, of course, Rhino. I know Rhino will trip people up because he had like, was he kind of similar where like he beat Jeff Jarrett? Because again, I'm not gonna sit here and say I watched all of like early TNA, but I know it. So was Rhino's kind of like a Pentagon, just a little bit longer? Ken Shamrock was the first. Who was in between? Oh, Ron the Truth Killings, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, he held it twice. Okay. I want to say Abyss. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Hit me mic there. That's fun. Raven held it for a bit. Mick Foley, I know, was champion for a short period. That Sting, obviously. Kurt Angle, of course. In between Kurt Angle and Sting, that wasn't missed. No, not in 2000. No, would it be Jeff? Hold on, Jeff Hardy. No, I feel like this one in 2008 might slip me up here. Let's just go ahead and go with Bobby Roode, get that out of the way. James Storm, who the fact that he never had a longer run is an absolute travesty. Chris Sabin, Bully Ray, Magnus. I'm trying to think, really obscure in between Kurt Angle and Sting. If it's not Christian, we'll come back to it. 2010 in between AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy that I haven't already mentioned. Let's continue. So there's EC3, Matt Hardy, Drew Galloway. I haven't put Bobby Lashley down either. Oh my god, I'm just missing 3. Oh, I know who the 2017 one is now. It's Alberto, notable prick Alberto El Patron. Oh no, don't do this to me. Don't. Oh, Jesus. Oh god, I feel like I'm missing like a really obvious name here, and I think it's the same name for both. 2010, in between Styles and Hardy. It's not like Abyss, or Sting, or Angle, or Anderson. Who were they pushing around about that sort of time? Oh, no. No, I'm 2 off and I have 5 minutes left. God, I'm usually good at really obscure ones. In between Kurt Angle and Sting. Who did Sting beat in 2008 for the belt? Oh my god, I'm gonna kick myself. Okay, Shamrock, Killings, Jarrett, Styles, Raven. Oh! Joe! Oh my god. Oh, I would have actually kicked myself if I didn't get Samoa Joe. Oh, I actually would have been so pissed at myself if I didn't get Samoa Joe. I thought you guys were screaming at me like, it's Joe, it's Joe! Man. I'm trying to think, like, who else is, like, a quote-unquote pillar of TNA. Trying to think, who did they have in the main event scene? In 2010. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. So it's not, again, it's not anybody that I've put on here, because they automatically fill that in for you. Oh no, I'm not going to sit here for 3.5 minutes and not put down a name, alright? If it's not Matt Hardy, it's... This was before Jeff just turned heel. It's not Mr. Anderson. It's not Hogan. It's not Bischoff. Just because I was like, hang on a minute. They didn't put the belt on. Oh my god, who beat Styles in 2010? I feel like I should know this. I don't. Ah, man. Oh, it's not Joe. Oh, God. It's not Christopher Daniels because he never held the belt. Oh! Boom. Boom. There we go. There we go. Hey, if I didn't have the slip up, we would have got that done much quicker. But hey, I have a TNA mark, I guess you could say. All right, that's brilliant.